Hi, I'm Barbara Dahm, the Unconventional Clinician. I want to talk to you today about this time of year. It's the autumn, when people, at least in the Northern Hemisphere, are beginning their school year, going off, doing new things, maybe going to college for the first time, or maybe going back to college, but doing something that is a little bit new, maybe even starting a new job. Whatever this time of year means for you, I want to give you a little bit of advice about how you, as a person who stutters, can handle this time of year a little bit better. You know, people who stutter usually have fears about speaking. And I think that is the most natural thing that could be. Because your fear isn't really about stuttering itself. It's not that the block is going to hurt you or that the repetition is going to be painful. It's that it comes with a fear of being rejected. And that's the real fear. The fear that people who you meet will think less of you, maybe not understand how bright you are, maybe think that you're a very emotional person more than you really are. And it's not bad to be emotional either. But we all like to feel like we are able to handle ourselves in situations. And sometimes people who stutter are afraid that they will be perceived as somebody who can't handle a simple situation or isn't capable of saying a simple word. And that fear of rejection can make you do so many things that make your life harder. But I want to talk to you about fear of rejection because it's a normal human fear. We're social beings. People are meant to be together. Even in this time of social distancing, we're seeing that it's so hard because we are meant to be together. We are gatherers. We are meant to be in a network of other people. And so if you feel that maybe you will not be accepted in the group, it's very natural to have negative feelings. And we all have them. People who don't stutter have these fears of rejection too. And so don't think that when you feel this way, that you are the only one. But just understand that it's very natural. And understand that other people are feeling it too. We all want to feel good. And one thing that you can do so that people won't reject you is to help other people to feel good. Pay attention to them. Be aware of their needs. Listen to them when they speak to you. How often is it that you just sit there during a conversation thinking about yourself and am I going to be able to say that word that I want to say? Instead of really listening to that person who's with you. If you help that person to not feel rejected, they will be grateful to you and they will want to be with you. Also, if you share something of yourself to them, people connect much better when you share something personal. It doesn't have to be the most personal thing. It doesn't have to be a deep, deep emotional thing. It could be just something you like, something you dream of, something you would like to be able to have happen during the year. Any little thing, if you share it, then you are making a connection with another person. Okay, so you're going to say, but I can't just share things. I can't just say things because I'll stutter. Okay, that's something right away that you could share. Just be open about it. Tell the person that you stutter. Discuss stuttering in a casual way. We take things that we discuss casually much more easily than subjects that are taboo, subjects that bring up a lot of emotions. If we discuss something again and again and again and again, even in a minor way, like, oh, sometimes I stutter, or gee, it's really nice to be here, and sometimes I have concerns about starting a conversation because I stutter. If you just say that to somebody who you'd like to be friendly with, they're going to feel so much closer to you. And you'll show them that you like them enough to share something about yourself. So it's all give and take. And that's what communication is. It's true. When you stutter, it's difficult to say everything that you want to say. I know that. But there are loads of ways of communicating. And if you can communicate your desire to have a connection with another person, then you will have better connections because other people want to feel accepted. And you're showing that person that they are accepted by you. Otherwise, why would you even want to talk to them? And that's another thing. When you hold back and you don't talk to people, then they don't know that you really want to have a connection with them. So in addition to stuttering, you're also keeping yourself from having good connections with people because they see you as a person who doesn't want to be with them, who doesn't want to talk to them, who doesn't want to have a connection. So there's a lot that you can do as you start this new year and meet new people. Another thing that is really important is to not try to be the perfect speaker. You're not going to be. And that's okay. You know what? Even those of us who aren't considered people who stutter are not perfect speakers. I make many blunders in my speech, say the wrong things, sometimes make mistakes. Okay, I know that isn't stuttering and it's not the same. But it's, if we want to be, see, just right now, if you want to be perfect, you're not going to make it. You'll never get to perfection. If you want to be fluent, you're going in exactly the wrong direction because you're making it harder for yourself to speak. Trying to be fluent is really going to get you to a place of having more blocks, more hesitations, not being free to communicate your thoughts. So don't try to be a fluent speaker, and definitely not a perfectly fluent speaker. Let those blocks or repetitions come. Don't fight them. The more you fight them, the stronger they get. So, as you begin this year, go easy with yourself. Accept yourself. And I'll give you a homework assignment. Every day, write down something that you like about yourself. something positive. Maybe that you listened to somebody. Maybe that you had a good mood that day. Maybe that you looked at something positive or helped somebody in some way. Anything. There's millions of things that you do every day that you could look at yourself and say, like me. Because if you accept yourself, then others are going to want to accept you too. You can't not be not be rejected by other people. Wait a minute, I'm getting a little confused here. There's too many knots here. See? If you don't, let's put it this way. If you reject yourself, other people will reject you too. If you don't reject yourself, then you will be able to communicate with other people easily. So, be kind to you and get off this year on a good footing by saying, I'm okay. I'll see you soon in another video.